Hi guys, I'm coming at you with a requested video how I draw hair. First, I like to look for where all the hair is originating from, I guess, and then I figure out what my hairstyle is going to be. And for this girl, I decided that she's going to have medium, about shoulder length hair, and it's going to be straight, and she's going to have a middle part. So you need to know what kind of hairstyle you are going to have. That should actually probably be the first step to make sure you know what hairstyle you want the drawing to have. And from that point, I basically just start to rough out the hair. I don't do realism. I'm more of like semi-realism / cartoony type of vibe on this channel. So of course, this style of drawing hair might not be for you, but maybe if you want to try something new, or you just like watching my goofy little videos, then hey, here we are. A lot of people asked me for this though, so I thought that this would be something that I could talk about. We all know I'm not the most articulate YouTuber in the world, but this is something that I have done many a times, so hopefully you will be able to understand what I am saying throughout this video. Also, maybe you haven't noticed, but this is real time. I try to draw as slowly as possible so that even if you don't understand what I'm saying, then you could see what I'm doing, and that would be helpful enough. So I hope you guys like what you're seeing. If you want to see more real-time videos, let me know. If you want to see other hairstyle videos, let me know. Alright, right now I am drawing baby hairs basically. I am a big fan of baby hairs. I think most of my girls have baby hairs, so I always try to include them. But yes, I block my hair into long shapes. I don't try to draw every single strand of hair. I just like to block where the hair falls. And you can kind of see, if you look at a picture of a girl's hair, you can see certain clumps, like clumps of hair that form together. So you draw that shape, that clump that you see. And as you draw more frequently, you will be able to understand what I'm saying a lot easier. So when I ink, I make sure I use 2 different sizes for the hair, at least 2. Today I'm using Prismacolor liners in 05 and 03. And I start off with my thicker one, which in today's case is a 05. And I just start by outlining the clumps of hair, the shapes that I see or that I want you to see. Because if you try to draw every single strand, the hair will look very stringy. But if that's your thing and that's how you want it to look, then by all means, go for it. Like, no sarcasm. Like, if that's your style, do it up. But this is how I like to do hair. I'm just trying to take my time. I usually can bust out hair pretty quickly. I actually used to hate drawing hair because I didn't really know if I wanted to be more on the realistic side or more on the cartoony side. And I somewhat struggle with my style because it is semi-realism. So some might say, oh, you're trying to be realistic and you're failing. And then others might say, oh, well, this doesn't really match because, you know, you're cartoony and yet there are features that look, you know, pretty realistic. So I struggled a lot to find this type of style when it came to hair, and I'm so happy I have it now. It makes me actually enjoy drawing hair now. But yes, now I am going in with my smaller liner, which is my 03. And I'm just, you guys, making it real easy for you. Just drawing lines. I know you just said, I know you guys are thinking that I just said, hey, don't draw a bunch of lines because that would make the hair look stringy. And I definitely stand by that. But these lines, because I know how I'm getting ready to shade it in, it's not going to look as stringy as it appears. In fact, this step is almost redundant because I know I'm going to color her hair black, so you won't even see most of these lines. But this step really, you know, makes me happy. I like to draw all these lines in. They basically help me know where the hair is curving. So I follow the shape, the original shape of a clump of hair. As you can see, I just follow it all the way down. And it just helps me know, you know, where the hair is curving. This is, to me, in my head, this is different than just trying to draw every string of hair, because that's not my goal when I'm doing this. This part, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm just following the natural curvature of the hair so I know where the hair falls. And I just like how this looks once it's colored. I even like it when it's not colored, to be honest, but like I said, it's going to be covered up once it gets colored. Right now, I am adding stray hairs. I live for stray hairs and baby hairs. Like, for me, my hair is not completed if I haven't drawn stray hairs. Like, there's a problem, or I wasn't feeling myself on that artistic day, because I usually always draw stray hairs. To me, it makes the hair come to life. It feels realistic. No one's hair is just crisp and clean. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Now, this step is because I know I'm going to color the hair black. And usually when I use black, I like to do blue highlights because it gives the hair some dimension. I have done brown highlights as well. Basically, you want to find where the hair bends, and that's usually where the light will catch the hair. So that's where you will put your highlights at. And I would like to leave the middle part just blank so it could be even lighter once I start coloring it in. And you'll see what I'm saying. I'm going in with my black Blick marker, and I am definitely flicking the wrist because that will basically give the hair, it would make slight strokes to where the hair looks more realistic. You know, it's not just, it tapers. There we go. When you flick the wrist of the marker, it tapers into a lighter line. It goes from a thick line to a lighter line, and that makes the hair blend easily, or more easily. So that's why I like to use the brush markers for hair, because of the tapered line that you can get. Oh, I just need to pat myself on the back because I did not think I was going to be able to explain that, but I think I did a good job. And like I said, if I didn't, hey, it's in real time, so you can see what I'm doing. But yes, I basically start at the bottom where it's darkest, where the shade is, and then I will flick it to the blue area, the highlighted area, so it can taper off and blend with that blue. And then you'll see me, I'll go in with a blendy marker, a marker used for blending, and then I will blend those two together. We're not quite there yet. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Can you guys tell I'm so nervous? Like, I am not a teacher, like, by any means necessary. By no means necessary. And it's just like, I want to help you guys out so bad, but I suck at talking. It's like, that's exactly why I got into art, because I'm not articulate at all. But hopefully you're getting everything. It's actually clicking. Here we are. I have my blending marker, and I'm going to blend the blue with the black and leave a little bit of a white highlight. Just a little bit, not too much, because it's very rare that the shine of the light will make your hair like super bright white. So I just like to leave just a little hint of white when I'm doing this part. But yeah, as you can see, now she has like blue highlights. And if the blue is too much of a saturated color for you, go ahead and use gray or brown, if that makes it feel more realistic to you. Now I'm going in with my Uniball Signo white gel pen, and I am adding highlights with just a stippling motion, just adding little dots in a line. Excuse me. But yeah, I used to do this a lot, and I don't know why I came back to this style, but I'm here now. I really do like adding the white dots, so this is what I like to do. I just think it brings a little more dimension. But yeah, that's about it.